Hey, what's up? I'm here to do a One Piece episode review 546. And before I start this episode off, it really ended unexpectedly, and I think this is where the flashbacks of what happened is about to end. And I wouldn't say it was really unexpected, but it was certainly in a way that occurred that blew me away. And started out as Queen Hatimi had left and she hadn't been noticed for weeks now. So people had been worried about her, if she's safe, as she made an agreement with the humans, as she changed certain sides or something like that. And weeks that had passed, she came and and she finally get what she was working for all these years. The human, had made an attempt to make a change. The nobles, Castellite dragons, they had made an attempt to make a change as well. So the only thing she needed to do was to get as much signature, to take sides on what's going on here. And she told the fishermen, people, that what was going on, she needed their help to be, to be one, to show some initiative of change. And she said, show the intention of you guys changing, and they all showed intention of them wanted to start a new era. They still didn't like the humans or trust them, but wanted to make a new era, a new beginning. And so they did, and they signed as much signature day in and day out. So much signature. You needed more box to put them in. And when I saw what was really going on, I'm like saying, for so long that she had worked so hard on making this, attempt to be with the humans, making this move on being the humans, knowing that they made the first step and the fishermen had made the first step, forgetting about what had happened and what they had been through based on those guys had put them through. For them to make the first attempt was actually the biggest accomplishment I see so far, and I really liked it. And it really shows how much one person can make a difference. Queen Fatima was that one person, day in and day out. And meanwhile, Decker and his buddies, were coming up with this ideal plan of this tomato box that can age people. Cause he was actually saying, we can make her grow, we can marry her. They're like stalking up. He's about to write this proposal letter, inviting people and all this stuff. He's like planning everything in his little mind, only to get what he most likely wanted. He wanted fame and fortune of her. If he can control her, that might be the biggest thing for him. And base, that's what he's trying to do. And as for what's going in the Neptune Palace, Queen Latina was telling her sons that based on their sisters, and only she doesn't have a good will or sense of what she's doing, she'll be out of control if anything occurs. Like certain things just certainly occur, like what had happened to her mother being taken hostage in the last episode. So they're saying that we need to be there for her and protect her, be there to maintain balance for her, because she don't know what's going on and what kind of power she has, because she doesn't know how to control it yet. And I'm hoping whatever power that she has back then, she knows how to control it now, because the power can really come in handy. And while going outside on what's going on, the people sign more signatures. They're so encouraged that two kids with more signature paper vote, and they had voted so many times they wanted to come back again. And they're just caught up in the moment. They might not know what's going on, but they want to make a change as well. They want to make a lot of change for the queen. She tried so hard, so they know how to feel for her. So um as for well as what's going on, she was like, there, and she was, getting a lot of, told on what's going on, and all of a sudden this fire just torched everything. This paper, it just burned, and all the paper just burned, and it was like, whoa, just like that, it was burning all of a sudden. Queen Fatima was like there, shocked and frightened, didn't know what to do. People was panicking, running for their lives, and she was like there, shocked. And she was like there, save the signatures, save the papers, save them. And she even put her hand in the fire and she took to the paper, and like saying, this lady, is she real? And I'm like, they're saying, why is she doing that to herself? I know it took her a lot to actually let them sign it. For signing like so many paper over back is like another time, but she's like taking them out, and she's like, say, save the paper. She's not putting herself being at the time. She says, save the paper. One of the guys says, yes, we save the paper. Get yourself to safety first. And she's like, these people have worked so hard for it and all this stuff, and she got up, and something went in range, like someone was putting her in a range that they were gonna kill her, and they were gonna kill her with one shot, and they shot go off one bullet and hits her right here in the chest. And it felt like there was a phoenix fire that was revolving around that area in which she was hit with bullet, and it was so glamorous that in a way that I saw it was shaky, and her son saw what happened, and their sister saw what happened, and they were so shocked. Jimbo was saying, oh majesty, your majesty, he said, let's find where that shot was fired, take the royal family to safety and all those stuff. You can see where Deccan comes in at this time. Deccan came in and touched on a princess, and knowing what ability he have now, he seems like once he touched someone, he can kill you at any given day, at any given time, no matter how long, no matter when, where, or what time it is. That might be a little touch that people might think and say did no harm, but trust me, that is your death mark right there from here on out. And while doing that, he ran off. He had completed a mission, and I'm like saying, something that Declan did have to have something with Queen Fatima died. And I think he was a part of the plot that was going on, but after she died, after she was shot, her son was there. Damn, they picked nest, they picked anger, they picked wrath, the range, that feel that son, he feel that so much, and he's so angry that it was about to explode. You can see it on his face expression, and he was pissed. And and her sister was so shaken, she lose sense of what's going on, and she's like there, shaking, and she cried, and somewhere that was just going out, and she didn't know to control it. And two of her brothers came. They did something that made me want to cry, because they had felt so much of a pain at what they had just seen. They lost their mother, and it's like the whole family is losing themselves now. They just calmed their down with every reason they could, because they promised their mother that they were doing everything, to protect their people and their sister, and for whatever reason they did it in a way that, that calmed down her. And I'm like saying, that's so much of a pain it went through, and I didn't know it until now, and see that really happened, really, really shattered what what I really expected, and she that make pinky swear. They all made a pinky swear at the end of what had happened, and she died on that platoon, in front of her kids. You know, in front of her kids. Yes. Who was not tuning all of this, I should say. I don't really know, but he probably heard the news and what happened, but he wasn't really taking that much of a step. But he was actually right by her side through the whole time. But she was a real queen in which all queens should be, and she never gave up. And I hope what she had started, her kids can end for her, and the humans and fishermen can finally be as one. Basically, this episode really nerve-wracking. Really liked it, and it was really unexpected, but certainly expected in the end. As for what had happened to her, but it was a real phenomenal episode. Really liked it.